never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the visiting team and the New Orleans Saints. On Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Jones for the completion. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Pass brought in by Tenorola McMillan. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run it with Saquon Barkley. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air on first down. Young. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's another. Here we go. First down. Buenos Aires.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Don. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
60 red. 60 red.
From the pistol, it's Young. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down. For a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We say it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Princely Umeri-Ellen.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Brought in left side by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the shotgun, Ewers. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
4 yards.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it again. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. Things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And there's a intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Dean. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. First down. Young. Right back to lead it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Here we go. 32. Cut.
Young on the play action. Rolling out to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay,
So
right.
after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Set.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. Now they're left with a fourth down to figure out.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number one. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This is going to be a tough one. 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
It's Walker on the option. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Ewers now to throw. He's got a man left. Oh, man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Pass pass gets the extra point to go. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Saints 21, Panthers 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready?
Young up 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Completed to his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Ultra. Go up. Red. 38. Strike blue. Blue strike. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
2nd down.
Cut. Black. 95.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. That one's incomplete over the middle. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
33. Yellow. Green jack. Cut.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. That brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Well, he's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's tackled that to get this to the opposing 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Panthers first down.
To the air yet again. Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And these drives are back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Tracking 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Ewers to throw. He's him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got it in the red zone. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Completes this one to Kraft. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is reeled in by Leggett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So the hurry up here.
That's another Panthers.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Down the field, Leggett. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Young again. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. One and all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you have a chance to win.
Working quickly here. Going to throw here on 3rd. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to...
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
70 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Setting up the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. The offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Yep, check.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Sticking
to the air, it's Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown. The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
No problem for the Saints. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though. Yeah,
it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now. They pick up 9 on that previous play.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Young. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Here, set, go. Set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
60 red.
On third down, it's Young. Running right side by McMillan. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense to the line fast.
22 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard
Looking inside the red zone. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Only set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's yours. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just a yard left to go on second down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Has some daylight through the 40. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 35, Panthers 25.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Ready. 10 block.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Yellow, 43.
On second and 10, Young. It's complete over the middle. I'll make sure to mark it for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up third and 1.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers down by 10. Touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Found his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
First down. First and 10 at the
First down, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that Trey route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's Young to throw here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
6 yards. It's second down.
Young working from the gun. Tips it off to Barkley, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 29.
The Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown. Buenos
That
Aires.
one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut into a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Has a hole left, room to run. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 42. Panthers 32.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that strip. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Again, it's Young. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Young again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Yellow, 43.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down carry for Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brown? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So it's a win for the Saints. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.